Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on New Eriador. Today we are back here playing on the Minecraft 1.9 world. Really awesome. We started this in the previous episode 10 of New Eriador, and it was really awesome. We did a map reset for those of you that do not know, but yeah, in the previous episode we split up into 4 teams or 4 groups, north, south, east and west, and we built up just a little starter camp for when we didn't have many materials, and just kind of build up a little base, kind of just for aesthetics mainly. Not many users in here in our Fort Eriador, which me, Paddy and Rika and Jeffy built. But in today's episode, which I already told you guys about a bit in the previous episode, we are going to be all coming back as one big community or one big group, New Eriador, and we are going to be starting out the town of New Eriador, the main town where we're going to start most of our projects. So whilst exploring in the past week, we found this awesome flower forest. It is located somewhere in that direction, I know, and I think some people are already setting up their bases. So I'm going to go have a look and see what place I like to start off my first base or my first little house, whatever we plan to build. I've got no clue so far of what we are going to be doing, but let's just go have a look quickly over these hills. I think the flower forest should start somewhere around here. As we can see, a few flowers pop up here and there, but yeah, we chose a flower forest because it is just so beautiful. There are flowers everywhere and it is an awesome place to build in. As you guys can see here already, some people starting to build. ItsProximite starting to build up her little base, really awesome. And yeah, let's just go have a look where we think we are going to be building our first place. So it looks like Rika is going to be building up her little place right over here, right next to the lake, which is a really awesome location in my opinion. Let's go and have a look what all the other members are up to, and then we can see where there's some space to build up our place. So here are some torches. So this must mean someone is going to be building up their little place over here, I think. Not sure who was actually planning on building their place here, but it looks like someone is. There are definitely signs of life. Torches are good, very good indicator. Oh yeah, the torches lead to the sun over here. Who's setting up here? Why, Timmy? Awesome. So this place is booked. This is also a really nice location in the center of the lake. So here's another sign of life, a crafting table and even a bed down here. Who's getting up to some stuff over here? And chests, I won't be looking into those, but someone's definitely setting up here. Not sure who just yet, but we'll find out in the future definitely. But also a nice location here in the Dark Roof Forest. So up there it looks like someone is setting up their place. We can go and have a look there just now. I'm just going to round this place over here because I have a feeling this is an awesome location, so surely someone must be hanging out over here. But afterwards we go have a look and who that is. So we are back here where Rika is, and I think we saw the person standing up right over there, so let's just quickly have a look and see if there is anyone there. So it doesn't look like anyone is up here, but we definitely saw someone up here. I'm pretty sure it was this one, or maybe it was that hill, but one of these two hills. So someone's also going to be setting up over and around here. So I think I've kind of decided on a spot now, and it is in this location up here near Rika. I really like how she set it up here by the ocean. But we are going to be setting up our place a bit higher up. I've actually decided, as you guys saw, we went on a little stroll around to see where everyone else was. Some people still obviously haven't decided, but we saw where a few of the people are. But I think around about here is where I'm going to be setting up my place. It's a bit flat, but also not too flat. It's got a bit of a hill in the back there, bit of a nice backdrop, and all these flowers. That's what I really like about this place. Down there, the flowers start to fade a bit, but the flowers are absolutely amazing here. So this, around about here, is where we're going to be setting up our place. So guys, it's been a couple of days since the last clip, and as you guys can see, we have done a bunch of progress, not just myself, a whole bunch of other people. Blaze built his wizard tower over there, Petty with his bridge leading to his area over there, Dadcraft is working on his log cabin right over there, and things are just blooming here in town. And I've also worked a bit, not as much as the others maybe, but I've removed some trees, kind of flattened out the area a bit, and that's what I've been doing now, just flattening the area a bit more. As you guys can see over here, I've been bringing the this little hill a bit further back because I just want there to be a bit more space for the project which we are going to be doing there, which I'm going to be letting you guys know in just a bit. But yeah, so I've just been shortening this hill over here so we have a bit more flat area to work with. I do really like the hill in the background, so I'm not going to remove the whole thing completely because that would just defeat the purpose of this location, but I do think I'm going to be moving it back a bit. And here we've got some chests with a few items which I took from our north base, and some items to start off with and, you know, get going. So whilst I continue to remove this hill back a bit, I just want to tell you guys about my project idea which I have for this location, and that is a tree house. Now, I thought of this initially and I wasn't too sure about it once I thought of it, but as I started laying down some ideas in a creative world, it just became more obvious and obvious that I think this will become an awesome project. So basically, these dirt pillars indicate the 3 big custom trees that I want to make, and those will be holding up the tree house which we are going to be building. And I think it is going to turn out really awesome. It may be quite difficult for you guys to imagine how it's going to look, but I've been working hard on it in the creative world, and I think I've come up with something pretty awesome. So obviously we first need to get some items, quite a bit of items. I only got a bit, not much at all in those chests, so we need to get some items. And before I even start on the trees themselves, which I'm not even sure if we'll get to that in today's episode, I want to just kind of landscape this area a bit, not just formation, but also just make it look quite nice, maybe add a bit more detail to this landscape, clay here and there. I don't know, I think that would make the whole area look a whole bunch nicer. So that's what we're going to be doing now, getting some materials, and once I've got a bit of materials, we are going to continue making this little hill and this whole area look a bit more awesome. So guys, I'm back with a bunch of resources. As you guys can see, I got myself a few plants here and there, and also the different variants of dirt and just stone, and that will really help break up this terrain right over here, and that is what I'm planning on doing. I also gathered a bit of wood here, as you guys can see, just for general resources, a whole bunch more plants, a lot of leaves. Those will become very handy when we are building those custom trees in the future episodes. And also a lot of dirt, mainly from pushing this hill back. I got a lot of dirt from that. You guys may recognize or may see that I pushed this hill quite a bit back, and I also relocated where I'm going to be putting the trees. Here I already started kind of experimenting with the stones and breaking up the terrain and stuff like that, and that is kind of what I want to do, and I think it'll look even better once I surround it with ferns and tall grass and all that kind of stuff. So things have changed once again, as you guys can see. I just went to town here with all the leaves and all the vines and all the plants really, and now we are missing all the flowers, but we'll get to that in just a bit. But I really think this will be a very solid foundation to our terrain over here. It looks really nice in my opinion. We've also got a few ferns here and there, and it just looks a bit more natural than just the regular Minecraft terrain in my opinion, and I always like to do that to the start of my builds, kind of just build the basis of the things. And then now we are going to be bringing back the flower forest, which we kind of destroyed here now completely. So we are going to be placing down these flowers in like almost color ranges, not really though. We're also going to be blending them with other colors, but I think if we have too many colors at one point, it does look a bit too hectic. So maybe we have a bit of reds here in the front, and in the back we can start merging into the yellows and oranges and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be doing that, I think, and just blending them nicely. Here we can pop a few oranges and slowly just start bringing back the flower forest, because I do think we kind of destroyed it and I do want to bring that back. But I really like how the leaves and stuff complement these flowers now. The flowers do stick out a bit more, and I really like how it turned out. I even started using a bit of glass here and there to just break up that texture that we had a lot of dirt. So yeah, I even managed to get some blue orchids from the swamps, which I really like. I really love the look of these flowers, probably my favorite flowers in the game. But yeah, I'm going to be placing down all these flowers, and yeah, we'll be right back. So just like that, all the flowers are back. Look how wonderful this looks now. All the colors are back, all the reds, the oranges and the whites and whatever else. And I even managed to add a bit of sugarcane here and there, that little extra bright color. And I obviously am hiding the water underneath there, but I really like how that sugarcane actually looks. And I really like how this whole project really turned out today. Kind of just adding that extra detail to the terrain over here, building up the basis for the future projects, which I already told you guys are the is the tree house, and obviously being held up by the three main trees which I've planned out. I now took down the dirt pillars just so you guys can see the terrain in its best, but I know where the trees are meant to be. They are indicated with these andesite blocks over here. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this project has turned out today. We are slowly edging to the end of the episode because I am slowly running out of time. But before I go, I want to quickly show you guys a new feature. No, not really show you guys a new feature, but just show you guys something that I found out recently, and that is this new ambient sound from the furnace. Let me just be quiet and you guys can listen to it. There we go. I hope you guys can hear that little crackling sound. I really like that little feature that Mojang added. When furnaces are lit now, you can hear the crackling, and I really like that. I don't know, most of you probably even knew that. I don't know. I just thought it was cool, and I thought I would share that with you guys. So we have come to the end of today's episode. I think it was a nice little one. We did a bit of chatting in the beginning and finding our little place over here, and we did kind of just built the basis or the foundation to our projects that we're going to be doing in the future episodes. And obviously, if you guys want to check out what everyone else is up to, go check the description because all their channels are linked over there, and they're also all building awesome stuff. In the next episode, we are going to start building the trees for the tree house. I'm really excited for that. I've been planning things in the creative world, and yeah, I'm very excited for that. So be sure to check out that episode maybe in a week's time or so. But yeah, it was an awesome one recording this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, obviously leave a like and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.